Hey, Ticket to Ride's back after months of being in lockdown in Ho Chi Minh City. All I've been doing really is hanging around, kind of like these nuts or whatever they are hanging off this tree. What the hell are they? So I'm off into town to do a video. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I guess I might go into Win Hue and check it out. Perhaps I could do some sort of rambling piece to camera and tell you guys whether or not you should come to Vietnam, how much prices are, what's open, what's not. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. So anyway, I'm going to get on the bike and hit the road and see what I can come up with. Yeah, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that now. I don't think I'd even watch me walking down Win Hue Street telling you how good things are or how bad things are, so I've scrapped that idea. I'm going to give something else a try. So as it happens, I've wound up near Win Hue Street anyway, but I'm walking along in front of Bitexco Tower, and actually the site that I'm walking on now and where Bitexco Tower is and this Treasury building that's coming up along my left-hand side here, this was actually the site of the city market before it burnt down in the 1800s, and then it was moved to where the Bentan market is now. Okay, so I relented. I've brought you to Win Hue Street, but only for a moment. I don't want to hang around here too long because by and large, it's pretty lifeless at the moment, although the traffic is picking up. It's just that this street has quite an interesting history. So when I landed here in 2010, I came here. This was the first place I came to. And actually this walking street here was 2 lanes of traffic, so I probably would have been run over by now. And around about 2015 or 2016, the city turned it into a walking street. Now, if I'd survived being run over on Win Hue Street, I would have most definitely been squashed at this roundabout. Now, it's not a roundabout now, of course. It's quite a nice fountain with the national flower, the lotus, right in the middle. Well, there's not much water on these streets these days apart from the fountain, but 150 years or so ago, I would have been swimming down here because there was actually a canal that linked to the Saigon River up ahead there, and when the French turned up, they filled it in and turned it into this boulevard. Okay, and if I'd survived being run over by all the traffic, scammed by unscrupulous Seom drivers, and even survived a drowning, I would have surely been finished off here, right in the centre of Win Hue Street, where there was yet another roundabout. I most certainly would have carked it right on this very spot, but you know, here I am. All right, so that's Win Hue Street. You don't really need to visit here just yet. Things haven't really opened up. There's nowhere really to sit down and have a quiet drink or something to eat. Now, I'm just gonna cut across the street here. Of course, I've been doing this for more than a decade and it doesn't worry me one bit. Ah, you've got to love this making videos caper. I've just come to this place where I want to film. And of course it's gardening day. Don't you just love this city? Oh wow, check this out. Okay, this is pretty cool for this area. I think this is a bit better than Win Hui Street. Let's check it out. Now, allegedly, the French called this point here Joker's Point. I've got absolutely no idea why, although I can see Landmark over there. I can see the Texco there, and this really cool building over there. Can you see it? I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with it. As I said before, there aren't too many structures left in Saigon that are that old. And coming here, I can just imagine all the ships coming in over the decades and the centuries, seeing this marker. And the garden as well has been beautifully done. I've been past here thousands of times and never really wanted to come in, but now that they've got the garden here, and it looks like it's part of a bigger plan to make it more accessible along the waterfront here, so Saigoners can come here of an evening, watch the sunset and have a refreshing drink and cool down. So this pretty impressive building running alongside the river there, it's been there for a long time, and these days it's the Ho Chi Minh City Museum, and it's basically a shrine to the great man. Before that, it was called Nha Rong, and it was called that because on the top of the roof there are two dragons, and they're facing east and west. Can you see them? Okay, and how cool was that? So the other thing that I want to show you at this spot is up ahead of me. It's a bridge, and it's called Go Mong, and it's more commonly known as the Rainbow Bridge. So let's see if we can get up there and take a look.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me.
Wow, I got to say, I'm pretty impressed by this walkway along the canal here. It is high turd though, which is what I like to call it. Not low turd, you probably don't want to be here then. It does pong a bit, but right now it's beautiful. We've got a great breeze, and it looks like there's a storm coming in as well, so I better enjoy it while it lasts.
After this piss poor, I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due.
So there you have it, one of Ho Chi Minh City's most overrated tourist attractions. And how dare they put a bridge over it?
Got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues. Told her don't miss me.
Okay, well I better use this bridge then to get across to the other side, to get across to the museum. This bridge was built around 1850, I believe, sometime in the mid-19th century. And it's wrongly believed that Gustav Eiffel built it or designed it. However, it was only the company that he once worked for that designed and built it.
Hopped in the whip and we all in black. Shawty wanna ride to the hop in the back. 0 to 100, seen a rap on the dash. They ain't catching up, dog, I'm moving too fast.
Yeah. So like I said, it's pretty overrated, but it serves its purpose. It's got me from District 1 over into District 4. And not too far away is the Ho Chi Minh City Museum. And these steps here are a lot higher than I thought they were going to be. Oh, this isn't a bad spot to take a break, actually. I've driven past here thousands of times, but I've never bothered to stop. There's always fishermen along here. There's a few up here already. God knows why you would want to fish out of this canal, but anyway, I guess it passes the time.
Drop top and I'm rolling, and I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning, feeling like I'm 2-3 'cause
you know, I get asked a lot by family and friends if I like living here or if I love the city. It can be a little bit of a difficult question for me sometimes to answer, but I've been here for so long now, and it's days like this where I'm really happy to be living in Vietnam's best city.
I say, ooh, I got them looking at me sideways. I can't take no days off. They know
Well, as is often the case here in Ho Chi Minh City, your plans often go to shit, and then a Siam driver comes along and wants to take me around Ho Chi Minh City. No thanks, son. I was hoping to bring you here to where a very young Win That Tan left Ho Chi Minh City, well, at that time it was Saigon, and went on this 30-year odyssey to win back the country for its people. And I've got a feeling here, my friend is going to win some cash off me. I might just get a ride back to District 1 from here, I think, and find something to eat, if anything's open.
like I'm 2-3, cause you know I'm zoning. Shorty got away, we been chilling by the ocean. Now I got a big drop top and I'm rolling. And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning. Feeling like I'm 2-3, cause you know I'm zoning. Shorty got away, we been chilling by the ocean.
Yeah. I've been buying 41 tired to 36s. I can tell 100 stacks by I am a mathematician. Just so many plays up from my dealer, I get commission. Walking, I got my bitches on display like exhibition. If a Wi-Fi connected ain't the first time.
Well, I don't know about you, but it's lunchtime, and just nearby there's a really cool Malaysian restaurant called Maki Ucha, and at the moment they have a lunch special on. It's for this and a drink. It's a nasi lemak. There it is there. So for this and a drink, it's about $5 or $6, so about 120,000 Vietnam dong. And I've just found a park nearby, just by the canal here, and just thought I'd sit here and have something to eat and recharge, because at this time of the day in Ho Chi Minh City, of course, it's lunchtime and then it's siesta time. People lie down for a nap till about 2 o'clock. Well, if that's lunch, I've had it. It was pretty good. I didn't mind it. It was a saviour. I didn't have any water with me either, so it was an opportunity to refill and relax. My only issue with places like that is they don't seem to have got the memo about plastic. There's just so much plastic when you order takeaway, so hopefully that improves in Vietnam pretty soon. And of course, there aren't too many rubbish bins anywhere, so half the time you have to carry it. Fortunately, this time I was able to find a bin. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to another place, and I think you'll really like it. I'm about to get satched. Now I'm on the other side of the city, and the light looks amazing over there at the moment, but I've got a feeling that I'm just gonna get dumped on any time soon. Okay, so what it's saying is from midday to 1:30. Basically it's closed, no deliveries or no meeting anybody, and it's pretty timely. The heavens have just opened up. Okay, I need to find somewhere. Oh wow, oh look at it. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting dumped on here, and there's absolutely nowhere. There's a house there, but I'm not sure if that guy would appreciate me going into it. Oh dear, hang on. There's a guardhouse over here. I think this will do it. I'm in luck, I think. So it doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon. All right, let's see if I can get in here. Okay. Okay, safe. The bike needed a wash anyway. Check that out. We're right in the city centre, but on the opposite side of the river. And so this is what happens in Saigon, especially this time of year. One moment you are getting burnt and the next drenched. Let me just wipe that. I think there's a little bit of condensation in there. Whew. At least the bike's going to get a good wash. Hasn't had one for a while. Gee, they could have put some windows in for me. I think I was telling you earlier that I love living in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City, but I don't know about now. I hope this little shed doesn't get struck by lightning. I'm waiting for that next. Although there's a church just over there, so I'm hoping I'm protected. That's the Two Team Church. Lovers of the Holy Cross, right across the river from District 1. I guess now I just wait it out. I don't know. This could last for hours, could last for days in Saigon, although it's clearing already, so in very typical fashion, it's about to blow over. I just had a few moments just to look around this place here and to look around on the ground, and someone who was here before me had a good feed. I hope it wasn't whatever was in here hiding from the rain previously. Oh dear. Let's get out of here for now and just at least wait a little while. Oh. It's beautiful. Just after a fresh rain. And just listen to that. I can actually hear birds. I can hear wildlife. Just gonna sit here and enjoy it. It's not until you live in a city this big and this noisy for so long that you appreciate these little moments where there's no one around really. I can hear the traffic, I can hear the din of the city, but I can just hear the birds, I can hear the wind in the reeds over there. And it's just something you don't get to experience a hell of a lot when you're living in Ho Chi Minh City. And it's not until you experience it that you're like, okay, yeah, I miss that. Okay, it's 1:30, so I'm hoping that the nuns have woken up and I'll be allowed in. I'm not too sure how it's going to go. People are a little bit funny about others coming onto their property after COVID-19, and especially a foreigner. So let's go and have a look. I'll put my mask on and we'll go and check it out. Okay, well, it looks like I can't enter that place either. That's 2 out of the 5 today that I haven't been able to show you, but that's okay. It's understandable. People are still a little bit concerned about COVID-19. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to show you those places. I still think this mission was pretty successful though. I set out not just to walk down Win Hui Street and show you what's open and what's not and how much things cost. It's pretty lifeless down there. Instead, I think I've brought you a little adventure, and for the second time today I'm going to get saturated. So before I go, make sure that you let me know which streets you'd like me to cover in the coming weeks and months so I can do them for you. And don't forget to subscribe, like and share so other people get to see my content. And most importantly of all, don't forget your ticket to ride.